half-century has passed since the United States was involved in the Vietnam War.
Since that time, attitudes and the manner in which America fights wars have changed. Reporter Nick Starling went to UNO, a gathering there today, and tells us how times have in fact changed.
A lot has happened in 50 years since the U.S. involved itself in a war in Vietnam, many saw as unpopular. Vietnam veteran and former U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel says reflecting on the war now is crucial.
It's also important for our young people, for all of this not to get lost in history. There's so much coming at us today in the world, wars, conflicts, problems, that our memory base is very limited.
Hagel points out as time passed, the perception of the war morphed.
Finally, our society over the last 20, 25 years, it was able to come to grips with separating the war from the warrior.
Media who covered the Vietnam War say the coverage would have changed, and even changed policy if we had Twitter or Facebook in the 60s.
The anti-war movement, which would have probably picked up a lot more steam much more quickly.
Former Nebraska U.S. Senator and Vietnam vet Bob Kerrey worries about the long-term effects these wars have on our veterans, from Vietnam to today's war.
The wars today are in many ways more serious. First of all, they're longer. We've been at a war for 15 years, and you're dealing with different kinds of injuries as a consequence, traumatic brain injury being the first one.
While certain VAs across the country have had problems giving adequate health care to some veterans, Kerry believes the public's attitude towards vets in today's world will create better policy.
We'll be able to get the support that they need, in part because it's an all-volunteer force. It's not a draft.
Reporting in Omaha, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.